welcome to another episode of Nurizz Singapore, and I'm right here in Chinatown. Chinese forms about 70% of Singapore population, and even among the Chinese, they come from the different region in China. So majority are Hokkien, and second would be, the biggest largest group would be Teochew, and then I think it would be Cantonese, and the last small group will come from Hakka. Chinese in Singapore are mostly immigrants from the Guangzhou area, Hakka Islands. So when they come to Singapore, they come from ships, and so they settle around this region as demarcated by Sir Stamford Raffles, who says that this area will be for the Chinese. So let's travel around, walk around and see what Chinatown has to offer to us. And they have beautiful shop houses, by the way, so you should check it out. Okay. Singapore has a rule regarding preservation of shop houses, so they have to keep the facade or the outer design as it is, but most of them would choose to paint it in different colours. But you can see that the carvings, the windows, the wooden windows are still as it is. And Chinatown has a lot of offerings for you to get your souvenirs for your friends, for your families. So there's a lot of big items, small items, figurines of the Chinese culture. Okay, this is a perfect example of how a shop house is being preserved, but to keep in time with modern times. So the colour chosen, black and white, minimalist kind of concept. But really, if you are here, you should grab a lot of your souvenirs, because there is a wide range of souvenirs offered. The prices are relatively lower than the other places in Singapore. These are some of the typical Chinese things that you can get. The red lanterns, dragon, the lion dance figurines. Lion dance is very popular during Chinese New Year. Okay. And I forgot to mention, this main road that we are walking right out of the Chinatown MRT station is actually the Pagoda Street. Okay, this is it's a 5-foot walkway. I mean, it's for pedestrians, so no traffic is allowed to pass through this road. So this Pagoda Street is just for pedestrians. And along Pagoda Street, you'll be able to visit the Chinatown Heritage Centre on our left. Okay, we'll reach there soon. The Chinatown Heritage Centre, it's like a museum. It has a few galleries where you can see, we show the evolution of Chinatown over the years. Okay, it occupies 3 shop houses and has 11 galleries to show the evolution of Chinatown over the years. And it showcases the lifestyles, traditions and the rituals of the people that have stayed here in Chinatown. Okay, Chinatown has a few main streets: Pagoda Street, Terengganu Street, Mosque Street, Club Street, and of course the main road is South Bridge Road and New Tong Sen Street. So I'm going to bring you down and show you that Chinatown has a few other places of worship in Singapore that is not just for the Chinese. Because as I mentioned, Chinatown is located along the beach. Okay, I'll start again. Chinatown is located along the shore of Singapore. Okay, if you were to look at the map of Singapore, Chinatown is part of southern part of Singapore, and it crosses Tanjung Pagar and Teluk Air. Teluk Air is a Malay word which means a roughly translation of meaning water bay. Okay, so a lot of the immigrants that come to Singapore would settle down along these regions. So once they have survived the journey, the many months on ship with little food, little water, and I can imagine the weather out at sea, of course, they will be thankful to their gods that they have survived this journey and landed safely in Singapore. So there are places of worship such as for the Muslims, for the Hindus, and for the Chinese. We shall take a look around Chinatown and see what other places of worship there are in Chinatown. Join me!